Okay, we are recording. I'm here with Mitzy, Stuart, and a guest today, Patrick, who is a person at my Votech school. He just joined Skype today, so I asked him if he wanted to join us, and he said yes. So, anyway, everybody full screen, and on the count to 3, and when I say go, we'll all hit play, okay?
I'm currently naked right now.
Okay, Stuart. 3, 2, 1, go.
It's working.
Okay.
Yes.
Hey, they're having an argument over pie.
Okay.
Where'd you get that gun?
Okay, so I gotta be dead honest, this scene right here is actually one of my favorite throughout the entire show.
Yeah,
Same here.
Greatest character in Smash Brothers. If you don't know how to play as him, you suck.
But I mean, I really just like the dialogue here, how they're, like, the whole speech, when Mario comes up and, like, when he's, I just like everything about it. I don't know how to explain it, just, the dialogue's perfect.
I just love this all.
You know, looking right now at that moment when it just, like, panned to Mario, I can, like, see it's, like, the camera work is not really that good at that moment.
You know all the, like, how there's, like, a crap load of fan base shows those Super Mario Bros, like the Young Mario Bros, the Black Mario Bros, that stuff.
The animated version of Super Mario Brothers, I saw that. It was horrible.
Yeah, it was horrible. But, even worse than my animation.
It was terrible.
But, and that's saying something, but, there's these one guys, they have a show called The Blue Mario Bros, and it is based on Super Mario Bros, but it's actually really freaking good. I mean, what they can do is actually, plot-wise, I do think Super Mario Bros...
Is it a parody of a parody? What, though?
Yeah, it's, to me, a lot of it's better than Stupid Mario Bros, to be honest, and they actually got...
Excuse him, what?
And they actually got Richie to be in their finale of Season 2. He appears in it. That was awesome. It was their finale.
Holy crap,
Parody
it's
of a
black.
parody. Holy shit. What are we doing with our lives?
For all we know, Fire Mario could be Shadow Mario because the lightsaber thing turned black.
You know you can say something, Patrick.
Yeah, I know.
You are allowed to do...
I'm gonna be right back. Can you get some jelly beans?
Okay, Mitzy. We are terrible at commentaries.
I'm just wondering how Julian got to, like, see himself. Is it an effect?
I already explained that to you, actually.
Yeah.
Like, it's a cloning effect. It's something, like, it's basically you film 2 shots in the exact same location, and then you combine them together on your editor. But the one thing that sucks about that effect is you actually have to know math pretty well to do it. You have to get measurements.
I don't know why they got rid of Otacon in the show.
They didn't get rid of him. He didn't want to be in it anymore. That's kind of what it's like with all the people. Like, Link, nobody wanted to get rid of Link. Nobody wanted to get rid of Ash. Nobody wanted to get rid of Octagon. It just happened.
For a second, I thought you said Aquaman. I'm like, whoa, man, Aquaman's in it. He's probably in a puddle, and I don't even see any puddles in this, so no wonder why I can't see him.
He was there the whole time, you just didn't see him.
I don't understand why...
Like, runs them over. Yeah, oh crap. Snake, are you okay? I'm okay, Liquid. Why did we decide to meet up on this railroad track? I don't know.
Stuart.
What?
Shut up.
No.
Okay. So, yeah, Patrick, that's kind of what they're doing right now with the clone effect. Well, not right this second, but, that's what they did just a couple seconds ago. They did it in one of the episodes, too, where Mario was talking to Merlin.
In the Metal Gear Solid series, are they actually enemies?
I don't know. I never got into those games.
I don't know either, but I think they are.
You're gonna upload part 3 sometime soon. Michael Butt.
What?
You're gonna upload part 3 sometime soon?
Yeah. If you notice, I actually got the Chalk Zone one up recently.
Yeah, I saw you uploaded Chalk Zone.
I got really busy with my movie. Patrick can tell you.
Okay.
I mean,
Patrick, tell me.
He came over to film for one of the days. I mean, we've done a lot of shooting.
Patrick.
When I just said we did a lot of shooting, they both shot each other.
I think Snake had a bulletproof vest.
Yeah. I personally think out of all the villains in the show, though, Liquid is the worst.
Yeah, he is.
I don't like how they
he
brought him
worse
back.
than Blair, do you think?
No, Blair was cool at first, but they just kind of went he was very cool at first, but then they just kind of made him a really cocky villain who, like, built all this tension up to, but then he's murdered in 2 seconds by the darkness.
Ken is actually a villain, and he turns good again.
Who?
Ken.
Ken, oh yeah. That was freaking stupid. They had, like, this whole rivalry in Season 2, and then they just fix it right away in Season 5 with no build-up.
Exactly.
Season 4 and Season...
Listening to the coconut.
The coconut...
I don't understand who the character is in the coconut. Who is that?
It was a roommate of one of... I think it was Julian's roommate. I don't remember. Richie posted a comment, but it was a long time ago. It was a roommate...
Did they ever, like, show him in the show?
It shows him in the movie, but not in the actual episodes. He came to do one scene. It's kind of what it is like with casting. Like, you can't really question it because you don't really know exactly what's happening with them. Like, I have personally had cast members that randomly disappeared for no reason, including Nick, actually. It just happens. It's due to scheduling or it's due to people leaving, either because of hatred or because of moving on. It's Mr. L.
My sister made me play this scene over and over again.
Yeah, you told us about
she
this.
She loved it so much, and I don't know why.
I used to play this part all the time, over and over again, when this movie came out.
I'm gonna be dead on.
I just like the music. I really like the music.
One thing I'll say about Mr. L.
This and
I didn't know who Mr. L was until I saw this. Like, I didn't hear of him because of Paper Mario.
I don't really understand how Nox Decius comes back like 3 times.
It's because Richie decided he wanted to bring all of his villains back and make everything in the series up to this point pointless.
You know, guys, personally, I think Mr. L is the worst villain. He's only in this part, and he was just there because they just wanted this fight. Sure, it's epic, but it's just pointless.
Well, but not really, because
I think
it's kind of
important for character development, actually.
They were trying to make... And you actually have to acknowledge it, like, Luigi didn't do anything within the first 3 seasons. That, like, when he was confronting Mario about that, it really was true. He didn't fight any of the villains. Whenever he tried, he lost right away. When he fought Decius, he was the first one to get knocked out. In the show, he's constantly made fun of. I mean... And then in Season 4 and 5, he actually does do stuff after this. I mean, this really does have... Like, Mario was taking all the credit for everything he was doing, everything, and not letting Luigi help him.
But the part I don't understand is, Mario only has, like, half power, and the darkness has his other half. How's he able to beat Mr. L? I don't understand. Because the fire flower? He have more power?
Yep, the fire flower.
Yeah, it was the fire flower, that's right.
Huh?
That was the fire flower.
I can't hear any of you.
It was the fire flower, yeah. My problem with the Rich Alvarez channel now is I think, personally, he treats it... He wants to be taken more seriously as a filmmaker. But it was way easier to take him seriously when he made movies like this, because that stupid video game show, they finally had an episode where they used lightsabers and fireballs again. But...
Oh, God, I got it.
But the effects weren't even done by him. He got someone else to do the effects. He isn't even doing his own work anymore. He's making a very silly show instead, and he never does anything serious anymore, and he's not even doing his own work anymore. So I don't know how he wants to make that, he wants to be taken more seriously as a filmmaker. When he was doing Super Mario Bros., it was way easier to take him more seriously. I mean, and I don't even know what the heck he's thinking about that. He says he wants to take filming more seriously, so he's going to stop doing Super Mario Bros., but instead he's going to do a show that's just completely silly, random crap with the Mario characters.
I don't even know. Maybe he's off doing some secret shit we don't know about. All I know
he says he's going to release the clicking.
Is like gambling.
He says he's going to release the clicking noise still. I'm waiting for that because I want to see some more serious stuff by Rich Alvarez. He's good at that stuff. He's a good comedian too, but I mean...
Yeah.
The thing that made his channel so unique is that it combined comedy and serious, dramatic moments together perfectly.
Dramatica.
Droomer.
Dramedy, yes.
Dramedy,
he should just make movies in Hollywood and do that, and he should just move on to doing that and make good movies. Yeah.
The only thing is it's kind of hard to get into Hollywood, so you can't really complain that he hasn't gone to Hollywood.
It is really hard to get into Hollywood.
You either have to really get really try really hard and get lucky, or you have to sell out.
Yep.
I
just want him to have everything he deserves because he's wonderful.
He's not as wonderful anymore. Is the sad part, though. He really, I'm not calling him a sellout like a couple people are, because honestly, I understand putting ads in his videos. He needs to make a little money. That's understandable. He's not nearly as bad as Smosh or that guy. Like my personal favorite person on the entire internet is Doug Walker, who's the nostalgia critic.
Okay, I hate how weak this scene looks. Like I don't. It looks like he's not even trying at all, and it bothers me so much.
That scene always. I'm not gonna lie. I'm kind of glad to hear you say that because that scene's always bothered me a little bit too.
It always bothered me so much. Like I loved and hated it. I thought it was really good, but it doesn't look like he's trying at all.
That makes Patrick, that actually does make a little bit of sense. I mean, Luigi's mind was being possessed, but he was able to fight back. He said he's done, and he comes back. I understand. They thought he was dead, but he was able to fight back. He was able to take control again.
You guys know that moment when we just saw a few minutes back? Nox Destias were being choked by Luigi, but they're played by the same person. It just makes me think of the Ed and Eddie episode
where they all pretend to strangle each other.
They went to the haunted house thing,
yeah.
And Ed was choking himself, and you can actually see his arm choking himself.
All right, let's just do part 5 while we're at it. Actually,